Good day, everyone. I'm Jane Manus. Thank you for the opportunity that have been given to me. Mm, I'm going to present my research for today's occasion, and that is the analysis of the mythical language as a reflection of local wisdom in Minahasa. First, I'm going to talk about the background. As we know that all existence in human life is seen as a form or sign that should be given a meaning. Quoted by Hoed, 2011. And then, according Masinambouw, 1998, culture is a complex whole dealing with all that we can observe in human as social beings. Also, a myth or folklore is one of the cultural products of human creativity which needs to be given a meaning through the form of language structures such as words, phrases, and sentences. Also, according Hoed, emphasize the concept of the cultural phenomenon that have become myth and even ideologies. Form and meaning are also used in deconstructing several cultural phenomena. Literature review. The structure in the language of myth needs to be explored because it can reveal the patterns of community life. According to Levi Strauss, 1963, with his theory of structuralism, states that the meaning revealed through human activity exists in the cultural phenomenon. Strauss' structuralism was mainly influenced by language. Now we move to methodology. This study will use a qualitative descriptive method and then the data collection technique, namely interview and study of literature. Based on Endraswara, what I'm trying to say is the interview can be done in two ways, which are closed and open interview. Open interview could be done if the problem that we're trying to solve isn't that crucial or still manageable. The closed interview would be used if there are some stuff or problems that should be done by privately. Now the result. My research, as you can see, is still ongoing and still requires some revisions. As we know that Minahasa is divided into 5 major groups according to its language usage. Those groups are Tombulu, Tondano, Tonsea, Tontemboan, and Tonsawang. And now it has increased to Pasan, Panusakan, and Bantik. There are many folklores, but I will choose some based on language division or representing each language user region. On, on the slide, we can see that I provide an example of how to analyze the structure of language in myth. I take the myth of Toar and Lumimuut as an example. Just as language is composed of phonemes, which mean that myth composed of the small unit called mitems. The meaning of myth is obtained from the myth which are arranged into a whole unified. We can see the first part of the story, Toar and Lumimuut. There are two mitems. Here I use Tombulu language. Si Minatontonai, Wanam Puro Langit. The meaning is cerita yang turun dari atas langit. The second, si Seikan Meilangkar, Wo Maria Medungus Intana. The meaning is Karema tidak dilahirkan tetapi ada karena keluar dari dalam batu yang membelah. Yeah, there are two mitems. First, a story that descends from above the sky, and the second, Karema is not born but exists because it comes out of the stone that divides. Here, the oppositional pairs contained in both mitems, namely born, not born, up, down, west, and east. Or we can say oposisi biner, lahir tidak dilahirkan, atas bawah, barat dan timur. That's a small example of the analysis of the structure of language in myth. So, in my conclusion, we can conclude that myth can be used as tools for learning the values that are reflected through the existing messages that are relevant today and in the future. That's all my thank you for your attention and also your time.